maybe I'll just
Perfect timing.
I'll do it today. No, I'll tell you what, I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the perfect day to watch a movie inside. Today, I'm going to try and go on a walk, enjoy it. We're talking about temperatures in the 50s today. So it's been almost, I want to say 9 to 10 days of straight of below average temperatures. And today we'll finally kind of get above that, finally an above average day with temperatures getting back in the 50s. The bad news is that Arctic air pushes in from our northeast and flies in here, and we see quite the drop-off going into tomorrow. So it's a typical La Nina pattern, and typically when you see a La Nina winter, what that means for us is a lot of temperature swings, and that's what we're seeing for the next 7 days or so. Lots of ups, lots of downs, flipping and flopping between fall and into winter. So yeah, so a clear sky this morning. This is a beautiful shot looking west out of our Holton cam. Look at the wind. It's a breezy morning, a south wind bringing in moisture and also those warmer temperatures. Look at the temperature starting off this morning, 43 degrees. Feels like 39 degrees. Look at the moisture. It's a 20-degree difference between yesterday. Your dew points were in the lower teens, a dry air. You probably felt it. Lots of chapstick, lotion. Big difference today. A lot of moisture, and that's going to make it feel just a little bit better, a little bit of relief, and also a south-southwest wind around 6 miles per hour. That'll eventually become a north wind later on today. So the south wind doesn't last much longer. We'll do enough to get us quite a bit warmer for today. 30 degrees right now at Marysville. That's our coldest spot. Everywhere else is just above freezing. 45 degrees at Emporia, 37 at Burlington, 43 in Topeka. So most areas you're not going to have frost in your windshield. Maybe our northern counties may see a little bit of frost now that you've dipped kind of below that freezing mark. You got a south wind pretty much almost everywhere that you go, but the farther west, you see a west-northwest wind out of Concordia. That'll eventually be everybody. Everybody later on this morning, a couple of hours, we'll see a west to northwest wind, and then later on tonight, that wind will crank out of the north. So wind chill, not really too much of a factor this morning. You got a wind chill of 26 at Concordia, 26 at Junction City, but comparatively, this is a big difference from what we saw yesterday. Almost a 15 to 20 degree difference on your wind chill. Wind chill is not really a factor this afternoon, but tomorrow morning it will be. So temperature-wise today, look at that. Getting into the 50s. It's going to feel great this afternoon. Cold front moves through. Look at the drop-off. Tomorrow morning, back down into the upper teens and lower 20s, and you really feel it with the wind chill. So we'll see that kind of west-northwest wind this afternoon and this morning, gusting to around 20 miles per hour, and then a straight north wind later on tonight throughout the overnight hours. That will also gust to around 20 miles per hour. And look at the wind chill difference. So wind chill, not a factor whatsoever as we go into the afternoon. Okay, it's going to feel like 53 degrees. It's going to feel great. But look at tomorrow morning. Look at the feels like temperatures down to the single digits for most folks for tomorrow morning. So it's going to be cold. Bundle up heading out the door tomorrow. But today's going to be great. A clear sky right now, and here's your pattern. A lot of drier air overhead. We've got a system just off towards our south. That rain will stay towards our south. We're dry, but off towards our north and east, active Great Lakes. Typical La Nina pattern. So the cold air and the warm air is kind of battling right now. So that's why we're seeing all these temperature swings. Starting off this morning, a few clouds, but lots of sunshine this afternoon. Going into tomorrow, we'll start off with a clearer sky and see more cloud cover move in by the afternoon. So like I mentioned, temperature swings. Look at the 7-day. We're all over the place. 52 degrees for your high today, then a 22-degree drop from today to tomorrow. 30 degrees for your high. The good news is it is short-lived, a 14-degree difference between Thursday and Friday, 44 degrees on Friday. And look at the weekend. It looks great. 56 degrees on Saturday, 60 degrees on Sunday. And then again, we go back down, 51 degrees on Monday, another shot of colder air next Tuesday.